following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Put your gun away.
Strong.
You were expecting the Easter Bunny?
Maybe.
What are you doing here? What happened to the Netrunner? What?
You need to get heavy weapons team active in case he's coming here.
Heavy weapons, deploy.
I'll explain. I was leaving a bar, and I came across some road cons and one of the guys from the precinct attack. So they're working together.
What?
They were talking about a hit, so I engaged. Took one down and followed.
And you didn't think to call for backup?
I tried. I was being jammed.
Again? We've got to do something about that. Boosters or something.
I followed one of the bigger guys from the precinct attack inside. He's dead.
Good job. I'd prefer you arrest the suspect.
It wasn't me. Whoever did this to me and Babette cut him in half with some kind of giant machine gun. Then started lobbing grenades left, right, and center. Some kind of giant, borged out psycho. Had some kind of large-scale cannon or something, too. Blasted a hole in a wall.
Right met the EGM-96 railgun. Tsunami arms helix.
A fucking
Militech
railgun?
Cowboy U-56 grenade launcher. And all kinds of other things. He had a rotating gun that popped up out of his arm.
And another, grenade or rocket launcher as well. We managed to get the target of the head out.
So RoboCop arrives.
Huh.
He's in the heavy weapons unit, why you haven't met him. Murphy, it's you. Apparently there's a heavy ball psycho or assassin coming. I want you to stop him.
Be careful. I think he's got more guns than this whole precinct.
You'll hit off.
We came here. It was the safest place we knew of, and I hoped someone from Heavy Weapons would be here. I'm not sure if they'll be of much help. Oh, Babette was there because she was the first person I got through to on my agent.
I see.
We need to get this. Gotta have Babette some medical attention. Is the doc in?
Yes. There is a doc in.
Good.
Well, see to your charge. I have men to rouse.
Of course. I'll get a speed heal and then I'll join you out front.
The lights in the precinct go onto emergency mode. You hear the sound of shutters.
Right, let's go.
They were...
I'll help. I'll be like the extra shoulder on the side.
I have only seldom been so scared. Once or twice before.
You never get used to it. You were brave.
Oh, I was a coward.
You still did what you had to do.
Run away?
But you picked him up. He's only slowing you down.
It's my job.
Exactly. Not every cop would have made that choice. Take her and Roger to medical.
Oh. Yes, hello.
These two need patched up. They're hurt bad.
Really?
If I could get a speed heal first. We're under attack, potentially. Thanks. That could be my one for that day.
He'll administer one for a bit.
8 and 6. 14. Go up to 36, which is alright.
Every bit as effective as I'd hoped it would be.
You've got Roger out. And I did pretty good against the first two interviews.
This guy's a wreck. Needs a clinic.
Do what you can.
I'll get one of the junior officers to walk him down there.
Be careful.
Best I can do is stabilize him.
No, fucking corpo pigs.
It might be best if you hold off. He's got some kind of giant Borg assassin after him.
This man needs a clinic now.
Have we got is there an EV we can call, or a meat wagon or something? Getting him out on the ground isn't an option. I'll pay if I have to.
I'll make some calls.
Right. Bebe, stay here and make sure him and the doc are safe. Can't afford to lose another doctor. I'm going back out there.
Be careful.
I will. I don't know what I can do, but I might do something.
You could call Vincent. He is wonderful.
I think he's too far away.
Well, at least he is not being smashed to pieces by a giant cyber psycho.
Well, I hope not. They mess up my house. Then I smile and duck out. Make my way down to, I was going to assume, the lobby front area where men will be assembled.
An hour passes. Nothing happens. Strong gives you a look.
Lab report says they cut
Whoever it was looks like they didn't want to bite off a precinct.
Interesting. Definitely felt like he could have if he wanted to. He had to have known this is where we'd go.
You need to write out a report.
I will. I
And then you need to wind down before you go home.
don't know if I can after that.
I'm prescribing you 1 course of brass cojones.
Right back to where it all started. I'll do it.
Good.
Oh, I told the doc to try and get him out by air. He needed a clinic. I'll pay if I have to.
You might. And we don't have... Everyone's going to know soon enough anyway. Our AV is not air functioning yet. Oh, go grumble like that around our motor pool.
No, I understand. Miss White has a lot to do, and we didn't exactly make it any easier on her.
Your agent beeps. This mysterious message is there.
What the hell?
Yeah, she's gone.
Can I reply to it?
No. I mean, you can, but it just goes, oh, we couldn't deliver this message. Then you have to sit through a cigarette commercial.
Yeah, I'll have attempted to like, who is this? Get the commercial.
report says they cut him to something.
I grumble again.
Unlock the ability to reply to messages with our premium subscription plan.
Oh, that's some bullshit that is.
I like it when the dark future is just today, but with sexy ninja assassin girls.
So it's better.
That's the thing, it's like, I'll live in your dark dystopian future if I get the cool bits too.
Yeah.
That's the deal we have to make here.
Yeah, that's what the future we can aim for. Because anything better than that's probably not happening. I'll apologize to a few of the cops for stirring everything up as I make my way to the report room.
Are you kidding? I love getting paid to do nothing. Yeah. So much better than getting my ass shut up.
Yeah.
Hey. One of the other cops, not the singer, said, hey, that metal girl, she's the net runner, right?
Yeah,
So you're friends with her? You're cool?
you could say that.
Alright, look, I got the stuff for her. Give her the stuff. I can trust you because you're a friend and you're cool.
Cool.
Anyway, stay safe out there, brother.
Right, brother. Make my way to the...
Barris is like, in his head, he rethinks, like, yeah, this just redoubles my... Never trust anyone with a neck tattoo.
Lab report says
Of course. I'll make my way to the report room. Probably empty right now.
Minerva's there.
Oh, of course. I was like, probably Minerva there.
Hi!
Hey, you're here.
I'm afraid I fell asleep doing a bit of research.
Oh, of course.
And when I woke up, we were under attack by... I don't know what.
I don't know either.
Lieutenant Strong wouldn't let me do anything. Which is probably for the best, actually. I don't know what I'd do against a fully borged out combat
chassis. Well, actually, I do know what I'd do.
Hide.
Hide. And then run and hide. And then run and hide. Hopefully my game of hide and seek would allow some civilians to escape or something.
Well, he doesn't seem to have made an attack. So we're okay. How are you doing?
I'm just fine.
Right. I'll sit down. My nerves are all jittery now.
Don't like writing reports, huh?
Don't like coming under that kind of fire.
Right.
But I am also bad at reports. A little old-fashioned, maybe. Would you be able to give me a hand?
Absolutely. I'm quite good at writing reports out.
Of course. I could use the help.
Okay. You do that.
Take a look at these samples yet?
Well, we're...
Lab reports.
A lot of officers don't waste the time, but I've always found a few hundred extra words of detail can often mean the difference between the right kinds of alerts and bolos being sent out.
You're
And
right.
it took you extra time, but it's done. It's finally done.
It's done.
It's done.
Oh, I think that's all the detail I can manage.
It's a shame about your new coat. It was a lot nicer before it got all burnt.
Yeah, we'll have to get it fixed up. I'm sure Daniel will take care of it for me.
I don't think he's in at this time of night.
Not now. The armor itself is still sturdy enough.
Well, I guess I'd better go back home.
Tough living up to that mother of yours, huh? I'll pull out my copy of Sports Illustrated and just flip it open to what I imagine would be the centerfold where, like, the most important interview would be.
I mean, I didn't include the additional photographs because those pictures are for me.
That's a lot of hype to live up to.
I suppose I should have guessed that other officers would subscribe.
No, we saw the magazine and then we went and bought one.
Her face reddens even more,
I'll put it
making
away.
the burn look more obvious.
How did that happen? If you don't mind me asking.
I
And I'll tap where her burn would be on my face.
Lab report says they cut it with something.
Well, it happened when I was much younger.
Nice.
It's fine. And your brother plays speedball too then.
He's quite good.
That's what they said in the interview.
Yes, I know.
They'll be playing in the upcoming game, I guess.
At which point, I suppose I have to be even more unpopular.
How come? Oh, right.
My mother's going to destroy your local team. Probably cripple Vincent's favourite player.
Maybe not. Maybe your mum goes home with an injury.
I don't think so.
I've never actually watched a game before, so I don't know how she plays.
I think it's all rather too brutal.
But you're a cop.
Doesn't mean you have to enjoy dishing out violence. It's a necessary evil.
Keep thinking of it that way. It's good. More people should think of it like that.
I should probably go home.
You getting a ride?
I'll call a cab. This time of night, I don't really want to be walking around alone.
No.
Lab report says they
Especially
cut it
after that happened. Be careful. Thanks for the help. I'll note it in my report. That's just environment. Double checking that I'm in the report room alone.
Go ahead.
Damn it, I have to roll. It means I might fail. 14?
Yeah, as far as you can tell, you're alone.
I'm gonna look in that package I was given for Babette.
Huh?
What type of package is it on the outside first?
On the outside, it looks like a brown paper parcel all tied up with string.
So I knew you were going to say brown paper. I'm like, right, so it's sus. It's in brown paper. I'm gonna see if I can untie the string and open it in a way that I don't rip open the paper.
What kind of check would that be, John Burrows? That might be...
A little knife from my tool hand. It might be some kind of technique skill. Like, well, probably not weapons.
You're trying to make it so that it doesn't look like it's been opened, right?
Yeah. It might
So
be.
that would be... Well, it's not forgery.
Maybe conceal, reveal.
Yeah...
It'd be nice if I took any points from that one before I suggested it.
Lab report
I
says they
think
cut
it
it with
might be... Yeah, conceal reveal.
13?
You think you've done that? Oh, it could have been pickpocket.
Yeah, it could have been pickpocket too.
After all, what is just a brown paper parcel tied up with string but a pocket for a few of your favourite things? You don't get that reference, do you?
No, I don't.
Wow.
So yeah, popping that bad boy open. Snoop at Babette's stuff. And hope it's not something nefarious or illicit.
This appears to be nothing more nefarious or illicit than a set of completely legitimate NCPD code cards.
But she's not supposed to have these, I'd imagine.
Who's to say?
Criminology, me?
Go ahead. I will also accept... No!
19.
But deduction would have actually been also good, but... You don't think she's supposed to have them.
And given the means by which she would have come by them from this shady night cop in a brown paper bag and not in any official packaging.
Take a look at these samples.
Can't figure out what they're for without
Lab report says they cut it with something.
some kind of device. How do they
Yeah,
work?
you'd need to check them out in the IT department, where they've got a card coder reader.
Maybe he's bringing something secret. But if there's anyone to bring in, it might be them. They're not going to be in. Are they? It's night.
Who can tell?
They are nerds, though.
I got you. See, Terrence, with sunglasses.
Not there! You open the door!
Should have been prepared, my friend.
How did you even know?
A wise man listens for knocks in the wind.
He's right, I knocked. Stepped in past the door.
I hate you forever.
Well, that's unfortunate. I was hoping to ask you, and then I'll quickly look over at the Babette area of the room and make sure it's clear.
There is no Babette in the Babette area of the room.
What about in any other area of the room?
Perception check. DV 30.
13.
You don't think you see Babette anywhere.
Okay.
I mean, she could be naked and just reflecting the environment perfectly.
Right. I was just hoping to ask a favor. Sorry to break up whatever it is you were doing here on the police equipment.
I see. Well played, cowboy cop. Cowboy spider cop.
Take a look at these samples yet?
No, spiders
Lab
have
report
8
says they
legs.
cut it with something.
Working on it. Anyway,
Nice.
I have these. I'm not going to tell you how I got them, but I need to know what they are. What they're for.
Access cards. NCPD ones.
But access to what?
Let's find out, shall we? No, he says as he closes the gate. I'm assuming that you got these from a regular courier and a bonded ship. Oh crap.
What's that?
I think there was something really bad with that card. Yes, it's a virus.
Shit.
No problem.
Calling Babette.
I'll just call Babette. Officer Renard.
She's already in the precinct.
That will make life easier. Meanwhile, I will try to... Oh!
You I'm getting a bad feeling.
Yes. I'm guessing you didn't get these from a proper courier or delivery.
Got them from an officer.
Well, then that should be fine.
The door hisses open, Babette runs in.
Something's happened to the network.
I can tell that!
She runs over to the chair and throws herself on. I'm not going to roll through net running.
I can't.
About half an hour later, Lieutenant Strongs fills the doorway, her arms crossed,
Lab report says they cut it with something.
and she's like, "What is going on with the entire precinct? Barrows, you look very guilty."
I think I am. I might have been tricked.
Ah, Lieutenant Strong, we were doing upgrades when Barrows arrived and asked us to investigate some cards he found. Negligently, I inserted one into the reader without installing a bypass gate. It looked legit to me. I was too hasty and didn't listen to him explain that he got them from a suspect source.
Well,
I'm going to have to dock your pay for this. Quite understandable.
It's my fault. I got them from an officer. I guess I'll have to explain.
My office. You and the Chrome Girl.
Is the attack over? Is it safe?
No.
But can we not disrupt her while she's doing that? I can explain, and you can get the rest from her after.
Very well. I see the logic in this.
Thanks.
In her office. Why is it every time I turn around, you or Straker or you and Straker are causing me headaches?
Maybe that's what the best cops do. Sorry, I shouldn't joke. I'll explain. I was on my way to write my report. One of the night officers approached me and said they had a package for Bebe. I was suspicious. Brown paper bag, straight.
Lab report says they cut
I went to the report room to check it out. Minerva was there, so I wrote a incredibly in-depth report first. Once I was clear, I checked the package. It was code cards, NCPD ones. But they shouldn't have come from him, and they weren't in official packaging. And I suspect that Babette should not have access to these cards, given the current circumstances with the higher-ups.
So what you are telling me is that Babette Renard is involved in illegal card trading.
No. What I'm telling you is I think someone tried to trick me into getting them checked, so they could get access to the system, or getting Babette to check them.
Babette comes in.
I'm sorry I had to disobey your orders. I have only just finished resecuring the network.
As secure as a jailbroken network can get. There's no way we can hide this time, Renard. Sit.
This time.
Babette sits on the floor.
I think you mean on the chair.
No, she's fine there. My report has to write up that you stopped this, which means you had access to the system, which means I need to explain how you have access to the system, which means I need to implicate you in an illegal breach of the system. It is up to internal affairs at this point, but Captain Gates will no doubt wish you prosecuted under the law. I need you to turn over your badge.
samples yet? Lab report says they cut it with something.
Your badge, and
Maybe they're trying out a new form of red ice.
I'm sorry, baby.
Babette Renard, you are relieved of duty, effective immediately. There may be an arrest, so I suggest you don't go anywhere.
You are right.
Good work.
Doesn't feel very good.
Well, we have found perfidy, and now I need the name of the officer.
Can I remember? Did I see a name badge on the...
Sussman.
Badge said Sussman. I'm gonna go and see if I can still see him around.
Sussman?
Or is he not an officer?
There is no Officer Sussman at this precinct. You, imbecile. Okay,
I don't know the night staff.
I'm calling Weller. You can leave, but don't leave the precinct. You also must remain here.
Stay with Babette.
And another half hour later, Weller arrives.
Hey. Take a look at these samples yet?
I didn't.
Lab report says they cut it with
I don't want to have to do this, Renard. Yes, you do. You're right, I do.
red ice.
But, not for the reasons you think. It is my duty to place you under arrest for the illegal breach and seizure of an NCPD network architecture. Against orders, without permission. There is an additional charge that it left it open and vulnerable to this attack, but I have no evidence of that yet, so I will suspend that charge.
Wait. I'll turn to Babette. I have to tell her about the thing.
The thing?
Could be a mitigating factor.
At this point, I am screwed.
No, what you protected us from. The first time.
Is this...
If you've got some implement you can put in place so we can't be overheard, now's the time. I'd rather not say it in the precinct at all.
I don't like these night shift types. They really need a clean.
And a
Let's-
shave.
Motor pool, it's loud.
Of course.
Go downstairs.
Take a look at these
The
samples.
Veyron's there.
Lab report says they cut it with
Is Miss White here working? Or is
Yes, Miss White is here, so is her bike.
try not to inform.
She's actually just leaning against the wall. You walk in, and like Livy is just like pressing her up against the wall, just like gently nuzzling the side of her neck, and she looks like really uncomfortable with this, but also massively drunk. You come in with the non-face turns around to regard you all. And she leans back and goes like, room for more.
We need to speak with Miss White, please.
Peel off, slink away. Claudia's like, your mustache.
I know. Could you do me a favor, Miss White?
Sure.
Using your tools, could you make the most noise you possibly could without destroying anything? Go wild.
My tools, eh?
Power tools.
Oh, I've got power tools, sure. You are forward, and I like that hat.
Thanks.
Alright, let's go.
No, I meant, could you actually do the thing with the tools first?
Oh, you mean work?
Samples yet?
Just make some noise. We need to have a conversation unheard.
Maybe they're trying not to inform.
Slope off and just turn her radio up. And then on.
We'll go back over to the others. Right.
This better be good. My time is valuable.
Well, it is good. First precinct attack. The netrunner that breached our system before Babette did. It had he had an AI, or he was an AI. A small one.
Barrows. I want you to really consider what you're telling me. I want you to think very, very hard about your future. Think. If you think, are you thinking?
Oh, yeah.
Now I want you to start this conversation over again. And this time, tell me the truth.
That was the truth.
Are you aware?
Do we have footage of
Are
the
you
attack?
aware what telling me means? Oh, it's now involving NetWatch,
It is what it is.
which takes it out of my hand, your hands, or anyone else's hands here to defend anyone. So, please begin this conversation again. What are you telling me?
back up right now. It's interesting.
Interesting enough to take off her top and flower. Just wanted to see your face. So you reiterate yourself for the third time.
She
Very
was
well.
able to fend him off.
Very well. You may not leave this precinct, and neither may you. But
There's another thing. I don't know how it applies to AI, but look through the footage of the attack. We still have it. I'm not sure what happened to the architecture during.
the cameras were not functioning.
Did we get any audio? No. Crap. But when I had the net running at Brett, I was getting surrounded by goo. Vincent wasn't there to help me out here. I threatened to pull a grenade, just in place, take myself and him out. He implied that I'd be the only one to die. So I don't think the guy that I was talking to was human.
He could have just been bluffing.
That's what I thought at first too. But after I heard about the AI,
I suggest you both stay in the motorboat. Try and sober up Miss White.
we'll do what we can.
No. Do not leave. She'll leave.
Take that it. Sorry.
Net watch.
Is it that bad?
They are not gentle.
I don't think Gentle will get by anymore. It's too easy to hide from
I
Gentle
suppose at least I am not in jail.
for now. I could be going down for this too. Technically, I was complicit in this attack.
I do have to wonder why you stuck a foreign card in our video.
The officer that gave them to me said they were for you.
What? I'm not allowed them. I'm not allowed anything that will let me do my job.
That's what I thought, but I had to be sure to know what they were for.
Netwatch is going to comb through everyone involved. Nothing is safe.
You what?
I think I have a secret plot.
That's the action right there. By the way, she's been rolling tonight.
Maybe I should ask Kid to go get me some chicken nuggets, because I only had one bread roll for dinner and I'm hungry.
There it is. I'm going to dub all of my luck again to get a 19.
She is definitely trying to hide something, and she suspects you know.
You're not being honest. I don't like it when people lie to me.
I'm not lying, I'm just...
It's all gotta come out, Babette. Even my secrets.
Just wanted to have... I just wanted to... I want to be in Netwatch one day. And I thought the police is my way up. Into it.
So what did you do that was so wrong?
Nothing. But... I own an illegal deck. I don't use it for work, but I own an illegal deck.
Illegal how?
It contains a rabbit.
Trying out a new form of red ice.
What's that?
A program written by Reish Patamos. Part of the thing that destroyed the net. I have one on a deck.
You have?
Like a...
Where is it?
Like a... It...
It is with what's left of my father's things. It is like a trophy.
Where you live? Or here?
I had to give it to a friend to hold.
Then they can't link it to you. They can't find it.
They will make me confess that I have it. I know I shouldn't, but I just certainly, if I could study it, maybe I will be the one who can figure out how to.
I am so naughty.
I've got things to hide
Well,
too.
it comes downstairs.
And that's how the good building
Right,
goes along.
now that you've confessed to owning an illegal deck, she'll walk over,
What the hell?
slide her hand along your shoulder and pull up a little...
You bugged me.
Yes,
Hey,
back at the bar.
take a look at these samples yet? Lab report says they cut it with
It allowed me to confirm a number of things. You will hate me for it, but I'm used to being hated.
nice.
You have an illegal deck with a rabbit on it. You want to be in Netwatch. I think I can clear you. I'm certain you're not the mole, and I'm certain you're not related to that. I'm also certain you've got nothing to do with anything bad going on around here. And I think I can construct a case that can protect you some.
Even with the rabbit.
I'll let you in on a secret if you promise not to tell anyone. It's not illegal.
Oh.
Where is she employed?
So we're allowed to have them.
Strictly speaking, part of the Net Crimes Division's duty is to research these things. Her being a member of the NCPD absolves her of that crime. She is not guilty of that crime because it is not a crime.
Well, or I could kiss you.
Right. Both of you go clean up. You need to be presentable.
Of course.
I'm just asking Ken to go get me some nuggies.
Jabata, but you can come out once you get me nuggies.
Hey, take a look at these samples yet? Lab report says they cut it with something.